Welcome to reviewing some books. Many of you will be happy because we're going to look at some what I consider to be a little more upper level books, mostly because of the content and the background knowledge more than the words themselves, although there are some more advanced words in this as well. And now that I'm looking at it, I realize that I missed one when I grabbed them to bring them home to do this, which is sad, but that's okay. This is the Revolucionarias series. It is also a co-written series by some ladies that you saw in our other series, Las Moscas, because Margarita Perez Garcia and Adriana Rami rez are co-writing this series. This series is basically about women, specifically women. It is Revolucionarias. It is about women in history and like the amazing things that these specific women have done. There are, as of me writing this, 4 books in this series. These 2 books were the first books in the series. The one I did not bring with me is the 3rd book in the series. This is the newest book in the series. They are co-written, so I have with me one by Margarita Perez Garcia, and I have 2 by Adriana Rami rez. The 4th book that I don't have with me is also written by Adriana. These books are so cool. They're so cool. This first book is about a woman from Venezuela in the 1790s, pushing into the 1800s. So this book gives students a real insight into what it looked like in the Spanish Empire, what it looked like in Venezuela, essentially how freedom and the dream of freedom came to this group of people in Venezuela in the early 1800s or mid 1800s, and fighting for freedom for her people. This particular one is by Margarita, and it's a little interesting because one thing I love about Margarita's books is how she plays with the text on the page. She does not do that quite in this book. Another thing that is different about this book than the other ones is I'm not going to page check every page, but you can see there's basically a picture on every page or every set of pages. And they are amazingly well done pictures. Simon Gonzalez was the illustrator for this book. So we've got some just incredible images. So Juana is the first book in this series. Then we have Marie Cano. This one is an Adriana Rami rez one. This is, for me, a fairly typical Adriana book. One thing that is nice about this book, I just lost my page. One thing that's nice about this book is at the end, it has some connection questions that you can go and dive into with your students. There are some pictures in this book. There's not as many as there are in the other one, but these are very, I like to call them sketch images. You can kind of see there's some nice sketch images. Another great option. And then we have Teresita. This is about a piano teacher. This book is also by Adriana, so we have kind of the same that we had in our last book. There are some images. There are some images. There's not quite as many as there are in Margarita's book. And at the end of the book, we have a list for some resources to help the teacher or the student in learning some more, including some QR codes, which is nice at the end here. There are some questions at the end of this one as well. This is an amazing series. I like to have my Spanish 3 students. I don't currently teach 4, but my Spanish 3 students, I often will give them a book like this and have them research and write about a person. So it is really nice to see essentially biography or biographical stories, if you will, about some people in Spanish that are written by some amazing authors. These can all be purchased on Amazon. You could also purchase them from Command Performance, which is where these were purchased from. I will put a link below. If it bothers you that Amazon may give me 10 cents for you using my link, then please don't use it. You can search Las Revolucionarias. I'll show you right here, but you can search Las Revolucionarias on Amazon with either Margarita Perez Garcia's name or with Adriana Rami rez's name to get them to pull up on Amazon as well. Thank you for looking at some books with me this week, and I can't wait to see you next time.